Taurus, what's going on? This is a reading for Taurus Ascendants, Taurus Sun signs. It's your girl D with 8th House Energy here to bring you your Jupiter retrograde and Aries retrograde in Taurus reading. I'm sorry, let me correct myself. This is your girl D with 8th House Energy. I'm here to bring you your Jupiter retrograde and Chiron retrograde in Aries for the sign of Taurus. There we go. This is a general read. Please take what resonates, leave the rest, okay? If you want something more specialized for you, reach out to me. My information's in the box below. Now, you personally may have Chiron in another sign, and that's okay. We're looking at it from a collective perspective, just like the collective's north node is in Taurus and the collective south node is in Scorpio, where your personal north node and personal south node may be in other signs. We're looking at it from the collective's perspective, meaning that this is what we're all dealing with in this here and now moment, okay? What's in your birth chart is a snapshot of the energies that were going on at the time you were born. And those are energies that are going to be your foundational energies for the rest of your life. However, what's going on in the planetary alignments right now is affecting you right now, all right? So we want to look at this Chiron and Aries energy. All right, we got people coming down the street in their bikes. So hold on a second. All right. So we're first of all, I want to say shout out to those of you who are 50 or 51 years old and you have your natal Chiron in Aries. You, my friend, are dealing with your Chiron return. Okay. Chiron return is every 50 years. All right. 50, 51 years, 52, depending on what's going on with you. Right. Especially if you were born during a Chiron retrograde and all that type of stuff. So on average 50, 51, maybe 52, but on average 50, 51. So shout out to you. Now Jupiter, right? Let's start with Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of growth, expansion, excess. All right. Looking at the glass half full, optimism, right? Good luck, good fortune. But when Jupiter's in retrograde, we're dealing with gluttony, excess, greed, or we're dealing with energies of somebody being afraid to take a risk. Now, why would someone be afraid to take a risk? And why would someone on the opposite polarity be greedy and excess with things, overbearing, right? Not caring about anything and just doing what they want. Well, either way, it has to do with your self-esteem and how you see yourself. Either your self-esteem is overinflated or it's underinflated, right? But we want to have a balance there, right? So this is why we're looking at the Aries energy, because the Aries energy is I am, right? So if you're dealing with Jupiter in retrograde and you're overbearing, it's like you're greedy. You're in excess, you're doing too much. If it's in a situation where, you're letting people take over you, or you're letting people take what's yours and you're not standing your ground, then your self-esteem is suffering in that way as well. So with the Chiron energy, the Chiron is all about healing that energy. We're healing that I am energy. Why is this energy this way? And we need to heal it. If you know the story of Chiron, he's a wounded healer. He came into the world under, very traumatic circumstances. His mother was raped. He is a centaur, was a centaur. A centaur is a being who is half horse, half human. And if you look at pictures of centaurs, you will see that they have their forward legs and their hind legs are those of a horse. Well, Chiron, not only was he conceived through the traumatic act of rape, he was deformed when he was born. He had a physical deformity, which was that his hind legs and his front legs, instead of them being that of a horse, his front legs were that of a human, and his hind legs were that of a horse, which made him appear deformed, right, compared to other centaurs. So because of his deformity and because of the fact of the traumatic psychological implications of rape, his mother gave him away at birth. And so he was dealing with the trauma of that, right? So, a lot of us are dealing with trauma from birth, okay, from childhood, from birth, even from past lives, okay, before we were even conceived. Our parents, the way that they met, were under, crazy circumstances, right? unhealthy circumstances, and they got together and conceived us. So some of us are dealing with, that's where our wounds began, right? For others of us, it is when you were born. But long story short, Chiron still grew up to be a renowned healer. He had people come from all over the world to receive his teachings, to heal themselves and to learn to heal others. Now, as an adult, he experienced a physical wound where he was hit with a poison arrow. Now, because he was immortal, he didn't die from it, but it caused a lot of pain, and it was constant pain, and it would not heal. Yet he still would get up every day and go out and teach and heal others and teach people how to heal, but he couldn't heal himself. So when Chiron is in retrograde, we're looking at the energies of, okay, you know what, we get up, we go out every day, we do what we're supposed to do, or what we do what we're supposed to do every day, whatever is go out and get something to take care of our families, your spiritual journey, however you want to look at it. And the 3D world is to provide for your family, and the spiritual world is to whatever path you're supposed to be on. But we go out and we do this every day despite our wounds. Well, with Chiron in retrograde, now what we want to do is we want to address our wounds, because in the end, Chiron had to address his wounds too. It got to the point where it was too much, and he had to address it. So this is what your Chiron return is. Those wounds that you were dealing with, if you're a natal Chiron and Aries person, it's time for you to sit down and address these wounds. But as a collective, this is what we're doing too, okay? So let's get some cards out here, Taurus. Now, the area of life that this is affecting you in, where you're going to see these wounds really present, is in your 12th house. This is tricky for you, because the 12th house is the subconscious energy, subconscious mind, right? This is the energy that we give off that we really don't know we're giving off. But the subconscious energy, a lot of the energy that we give off from that has to do with some unresolved wounds. Hence, we're talking about wounds, right? So, let's take a look and see what cards come out, and we'll see what we're dealing with. But when we're dealing with the 12th house, we're dealing with the house that deals with the loss of everything, all right? We're dealing with spiritual awakening. That's what happens in the 12th house. Your spiritual efforts, catastrophe, ruin, defeat, because we're dealing with the house of self, what do you call it? You know how you the saying goes, you made your bed, now you have to lay in it. The house of self-undoing is the 12th house. So, unfortunately, this could be, some people going to jail, some people losing their lives. The 12th house is not a house to play with. People going to hospitals, going to prisons, people withdrawing and just going off on a sabbatical, going off to be alone, people dealing with addictions, drunkenness, people trying to find themselves, dealing with illness, right? Paying for some of the things that they did, because that's the house of karma. So with that being said, let's see what we got going on here, right? We got the 10 of Wands. So something that's stressful, painful, all right, hard to deal with. Make sure this is straight. Stressful, painful, hard to deal with. This is Sagittarius energy. So for me, with this 10 of Wands, this is like an energy of Saturn. All right, so Saturn deals with punishment. Saturn deals with trials and tribulations. Saturn deals with, what you do when you don't follow what you deal with when you don't follow the rules. It also deals with karma. All right, so we got karma here. So let's take a look at these cards. So we got the major arcana of the star. We have the 2 of Wands. We have the major arcana of the Tower, which is Mars energy, okay? Mars energy, Aquarius energy. We have the King of Cups energy in reverse. And then we have the 8 of Swords in reverse. So somebody could have did some time. Somebody could be getting out of jail, okay? It doesn't have to be, it could be you, Taurus. Or it could be somebody, as a Taurus ascendant, it could be somebody close to you or that you're related to, okay? Somebody could have been exonerated, all right? They may have been falsely accused of something, and it's been found that time is served, or, you may get somebody may get an early release, or there's an acquittal, but I do see somebody getting out. getting out of prison, uh, and being exonerated. Somebody who was falsely accused. Also somebody who did their time. This star energy, this is where I get that like exonerated energy, because this is time served. Somebody could have been doing community service as well. On another note, somebody was doing community service and they finished it. Okay, I see that too. The challenge here is somebody not knowing what to do next. I get an energy of somebody not sure if they want to move or how to move or where to go. Somebody has paid their dues and now they need to know what to do next and they're not sure where to go or what to do. What your guides want you to keep in mind is this Tower energy, which is this Mars energy. This could be a surprise, that somebody is released or that they're finished or that they're done in some way, shape, or form. This could also be someone volunteering their time and energy. What your guides want you to focus on is this King of Cups in reverse energy. I feel like this is all about expressing yourself emotionally. But it could also be about being careful about manipulative energy. Somebody is setting themselves free from some type of circumstance or situation that they were in. Whether it's a spiritual prison, someone's getting released from spiritual prison. Whether it's being in some type of relationship or worrying about what people have to say is what I'm getting to. Somebody is like releasing that burden of worrying about what other people have to say about them. It's like, you know what? The hell with what other people say. The hell with what my friends say. The hell with what my family says. I'm going to do what I want. But I'm just concerned. Okay, the universe is saying take action with this Mars energy. You have to take action is what I'm getting here. Somebody's setting themselves free. They're tired of the burdens. They're letting go. They're moving forward. They're leaving. Somebody's leaving or wants to leave. I feel like there are circumstances and situations that could be going on with you, Taurus, that are pushing you to leave where you are, that are pushing you to move away from where you are, that are giving you the opportunity to have a new lease on life. Okay, I feel like there's some karmic debt that has been settled for a lot of you. And it's time for you to move on. Your the way you come off to others may be out of the blue. All of a sudden you may throw people off because the Taurus energy is a very steady, stable energy. It's fixed. And so you all of a sudden changing, but they don't understand that this metamorphosis has been going on within you for the last 2 years, because Uranus has been in your first house for a minute. And guess what? Uranus is going in retrograde at the end of the month. So we definitely gonna talk about that. I'll be back with a reading for you on that. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, that way you'll know when I post that. But yeah, you got some major things going on with this in your 12th house, and then you got the North Node in your first house. Major stuff going on, major transformations going on, getting away, letting go, dropping everything, removing yourself from it all, and deciding where it is that you want to go, understanding that some of these things were holding you back. The Ten of Wands, the Page of Wands in reverse, the Page of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Magician energy in reverse. Some of you, it was family. Some of you, you've been under this energy since you were a child. Okay? For some of you, this is all about exploring and experimenting and doing what it is that you want under your terms. Just letting go. Because that 12th house energy is heavy of letting go of things that are not irrelevant, things that are not important, shit that you've been pushing around and carrying around that is really not beneficial to you, And with the Page of Wands energy in reverse, this has been keeping you stagnant, right? I feel like with this Page of Cup energy too, it's been confining you emotionally, right? With the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, it's like this is keeping you from, really excelling and doing what it is that you want, making the type of money you want, trusting and getting the loyalty that you want. I feel like you've not been getting the loyalty that you deserve. You've been around disloyal people, disloyal family members, and with the Magician energy in reverse here, I feel like this is why you couldn't manifest. It's like you're a Taurus, you should be manifesting. And if you're in this position, you're not manifesting, and maybe you didn't understand why. It's because there was a karmic cycle and it came to an end with this Ten of Wands. So for some of you, you're wrapping up a karmic cycle with Chiron in your 12th house as this wounded healer energy. So let's get some clarity on this. This is really deep for you guys. Let's get some clarity on this. Tell me about this star. This is all about forward movement, all about forgiveness, all about healing. Yeah, with the Eight of Cup energy in reverse, walking away and learning a lesson. Learning lessons, detaching, emotionally detaching, accepting your uniqueness and who you are and your individuality, and not living under, the guise of what other people want you to be and things that just you're done with. Like you're finished. This is monumental for you. I feel this energy heavy. The challenge is what do you do next with the Two of Wands? Where do you go next? What do you do? Or how do you go about getting away from this? Because you already made up your mind mentally that you're already done with this. Now, for some of you, it's a matter of, okay, where do I go next? But you definitely want to get out of the area that you're in as far as where you live, where you're currently at right now. Some of you, like I said, it's a spiritual jail that you've been released from as far as a karmic debt. Yeah, we have the Three of Swords energy in reverse, and you don't feel, you over all of the bullshit, like all the pain, the stress, the heartache, the aggravation, the mistreatment, being treated unfairly. Like I said, for some of you, this is somebody who's getting out of actual physical prison. For others of you, it's getting out of the prison of the people that you were around. Feeling trapped around these people and what their expectations were and what they wanted from you and doing what everybody else wanted you to do and not and totally putting yourself on a back burner. Like, enough of that shit. This is Tower energy. Yeah, you may have to fight for what you want. Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you could be fighting for your stability, your emotional stability. Okay? With the Tower energy. It's like, this is just like, how can I describe this? It's like you had enough. It's like, for some of you, where's Mars at right now? Mars is where? Is Mars in your first house? Ain't Mars in your first house? No, Mars went to Mars is going into Gemini this month. It went to Gemini or it's going to Gemini. Shit. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds because this is important. This is very important. Hold on. Because Mars was just in your first house. And I know it's leaving this month. It might have already left. Hold on. This is important. I just want to see where Mars is right now. Because it just left. Either on the 20th or it's about to leave on the 20th. Something like that. Mars is in your house and it's leaving on the 20th. Right, exactly. It's leaving on the 20th. So, yep, exactly. So, yeah. So, this is you fighting for your emotional stability, right? This is Capricorn energy. So, this is an energy of setting limits. Like, I had enough. Boom. Here's the Tower. I'm fighting for what's mine. I had enough. I'm not dealing with it anymore. I'm putting restrictions down. This is the way shit is going to go right now. This is the way the universe wants it to go. Because these cards are in the placement of what your guides and what the universe wants for you. They want you to put your damn foot down. Yes, they do. They want you to put your foot down. Now, with the King of Cup energy in reverse here, this is where, the universe wants you to focus moving forward. This is the King of Cup energy. This is the Scorpionic energy. This is your energy. In the opposite polarity, because this is Scorpio and you're a Taurus. I feel like you need to keep this to yourself. Whatever your plans and your moves is, this King of Cup in reverse is telling me you keep it to yourself. Okay? Keep it to yourself. Yup, Ace of Coin in reverse. Keep it to yourself. Trust no one. You hear me? No one. You cannot trust anyone at this point. You can't. With this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, your peace of mind, your sanity, your financial stability, your health depends on that for some of you. And you will get away with the Eight of Swords in reverse. You will get free. I like this. I like this. I like this. All right. Yeah, look at Nine of Swords. You go from the Eight of Swords in reverse to the Nine of Swords. I know you're nervous. I know you're anxious. Because it's a brand new world. It's going to be a brand new world for you. A brand new opportunity from you. Some of you dreaming about getting the fuck away. Or getting out of this prison that you were in with the Eight of Swords in reverse. You dream about this. It's coming. Keep it to yourself. Don't share with nobody your plans or what you got going on. What you need to do is you need to ghost people. Okay? This is what you need to do. You need to be on your King of Cup energy in reverse and ghost people. Give me one more for this Nine of Swords. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Piscean energy. Keep it to your goddamn self. Don't say anything. Do not say anything. This is Pisces energy. Your 12th house. Pisces is the 12th, rules the 12th house. Don't say nothing. You're done. You're done with this Ten of Wands. You're completely done. This Page of Wands energy in reverse. Yeah, because if you tell anybody, they're going to try to manipulate you and get and do some funny shit and stop you. Look at this. You're done. If you tell them the news, don't tell them the news. Because this is what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to emotionally manipulate you. Keep you from, you know, your stability, your emotional and financial stability. By trying to manipulate you. Okay? And playing games so that you don't win. Don't do it. Queen of Swords energy here in reverse. Yeah, they're going to lie and say all kinds of shit so they can keep you under control. But you the one who can bring balance to the situation and take control of the situation by keeping your damn mouth closed about your plans. I cannot stress that enough to you. Okay? Yeah, here's the stability coming right here. You have got to be quiet. Keep your look like Tretch says from what is from what's the group? Damn. And I should know. I'm a huge Tretch fan. But he says I do my dirt all by my lonely. This is what I'm gonna need you to do. Alright? I'm gonna need you to hush. Put your plans in place and dip out. And then when you get where you want to go, if you want to call somebody and say, hey, what's popping? They be like, where you at? I'm out of town. Well, when you coming back? No time soon. Why? What's good? What you need? What do you need? What can I do for you? Right? I'll let you know when I'm back in town. I'll be back in a few. I don't know how long it's going to. Or you could just put it to them like, I don't know how long I'm going to be. Taking care of some business. And just going about your business. All right? That's what I got for you, Taurus. Keep your mouth closed. Do your dirt all by your lonely. Plan your escape. Get out of here. You got it right here. You're don't let people know what's going on. Your future depends on you keeping this to yourself. All right? You've already escaped mentally. Now it's just a matter of doing it physically. All right? I love you guys and I wish you the best. All right? I can't wait to do your Uranus retrograde reading. Make sure you subscribe because I'm going to do that. I got 2 more to do. After you, I got Cancer to do and I got Gemini. Then I'm going to go over to Many Styles and I'm going to do the Silent Enemies reading. So make sure you subscribe to Many Styles, okay? I'm going to do your, and the link is in the box below for Many Styles. I'm going to do your Silent Enemies reading. I'm going to do 4. I'm going to do the Air, Earth, Fire, and Water. Then I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to do your North Node readings. And then after I do your North Node readings, then I'm going to do your Uranus and retrograde readings. Keep in mind, Uranus goes in retrograde on the 24th in your first house. All right. We got to see what's popping with that. All right. Because the North Node is in your first house. Mars is here. Mars is about to leave on the 20th. 4 days after that, Uranus goes retrograde. This is going to be crazy. All right. Things are changing for you, and it's happening now. Get yourself ready. All right. I love you guys. I will see you in the next reading. Take care of yourself, Taurus.